So hi everybody, thanks for joining in the Essential RC live stream. Just getting a few things sorted out before we get going. Now what I am going to do is I'm not going to show the webcam because I think it's probably more compelling for you to watch without my beautiful face on the screen the whole time. So I'm about to kill that. So there we go. I hope that's better. Let's turn down the mic. I hope the levels are okay. So differences this time. I am flying with a good friend of mine, Jason. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good, thank you.
On the A10 over there. Excellent. So do you want to turn around and come back and we're going to take off?
Just finishing my start up procedure, but about 30 seconds.
Copy that. So I'm going to taxi to the edge of the runway, anticipating you being ready to get going. So Jason and I are flying A10s. We're in Digital Combat Simulator, DCS, if you haven't heard of it before. Can't hear Jason. He's not actually talking at the moment.
I'm going to test it. Can you hear me now?
Anton Mavrin.
Quiet.
Oh, okay. I know why that is. It's because you are coming through on something else. Let me see if I can correct that. Stream videos. Can you give me a comm check?
Testing 1, 2. Can you hear me now, Anton?
It should be good. I've upped the desktop audio on the stream. It might, if I go to an external view, it might be a bit loud and won't be able to hear you, but you won't be able to hear me either. So here's Jason.
I'm just approaching behind you.
We've also got a couple of others. We'll taxi out first. Looks like they're waiting for us. Thanks, Anton.
Good.
Going full flap.
You're going full flap, are you?
I am. I'm quite heavy.
Okay, I'm just going to sit beside you.
Okay.
There you go. I'm perfectly beside you.
Okay. Holding on brakes.
Holding on brakes. You tell me when to release. Oh, hold on. Helps if you put the brakes on first.
Okay.
Okay, you
On
tell me
brake.
when to release.
Powering up. 3, 2, 1. Release.
Rotating slowly.
Gear up.
Gear up. Flaps up.
Flaps up. Still full power, 170. Climbing through 1000.
Yep, about the same.
Out to the coast and shallow left.
We've got those static targets on our left, and there's also some targets on our right. The ones on our right will shoot back.
Yeah,
The ones on the left won't.
let's not start with that.
Right, I'm just going to quickly program my weapons in.
As yesterday during our practice, let's stay tight. I'm going to follow you in.
Okay.
I'm throttling back. You want to take the lead?
Yeah. I'm just sorting out my CCIP, etc. Right, there we go. Right. Okay, I see you. Yeah, I'm heading towards you.
Do the same. So I'm selecting.
I've started with the 151 rockets.
Check.
And of course the infamous Warthog cannon as well.
GAU 8 or GAU 8.
Everyone's favourite bird.
Where are you? Come on, where are you?
I'm just behind you. Are you attacking on the way through, or are you flying over?
No, let's do a flyover. I want you to take lead.
Yep, I'm full throttle behind you, 260 knots, just trying to catch up.
Throttling back. Using a bit of brake.
There's another jet below you as well. I can't see what it is at the moment.
Okay, don't worry. 235 on speed, 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, 270, coming up behind you. I'm going to overtake you on the right.
Copy that.
Okay, if you go full throttle.
Check. You go ahead, I will form up.
Somehow today you seem a little quicker than me. Just passing your right hand wingtip. You should be able to see me off your right wing.
Check. I'm making a turn then. If you do same.
Okay, starting a shallow right out to sea.
Oh, I've lost you now.
Okay, speed 240.
Gotcha. See now. $229.
You still behind me?
Yep. Make a run in. Can you back off on throttle?
Yeah. Did you
225.
Did you want to do the one where we could fly out to sea slightly first?
Can do. Yep.
And then fly the runway heading.
Yep. Still a bit behind you. Ease off.
Okay, slowing down.
234, 235. Wow, you're still same distance ahead of me.
I'm slowing right down now. I'm on idle.
280. 290. Catching up.
Okay, turning runway heading.
Power up.
Powering up. Are you close behind?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to start firing.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Should we do a left turn?
Left turn.
We've got that chap out in front of us. I think he's doing runway bombing runs as well, so maybe we can follow him through.
It's a shared area, multiplayer area, isn't it? That's the great thing about this. So
He's definitely, I just saw a weapon away off of him. So I'm going to keep a fairly tight left and run straight back down the other runway. Pulling slightly tighter. Straight down this runway here.
yeah.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
Oh my! What? You always have to do that. Yeehaw. A10s, so don't do celebration rolls like that. Really?
Of course they do, of course they do.
Do they think the real A10 pilots do that? Who cares? We do it. Where have you gone?
I'm sure somewhere there's a video of
An A10 pilot doing a celebration roll. Where have you gone?
Yeah. I'm kept a very calm turn to the right out to sea on.
I was on an external view. I think I lost you. Never mind.
Oh, I see you. Okay, so I will. If you keep flying your path, I'll just pull in front of you.
No, that sounds good. I'm doing a shallow turn.
Yeah, if you can slow down for me, that'd be great.
Okay, slowing down.
Because I'm just behind you.
Oh.
I'll have to change my course to.
I was using the wrong control for my brakes. That's why I wasn't slowing down. I need to put it on a different switch. What a pro. Alright.
Amazingly, Derek, we haven't managed to have a mid-air yet, although we have got fairly close.
We got really close yesterday. We got so close yesterday.
I think we must have been about a foot off of
And
each
I'm not
other.
sure how good the collision detection is in this, but
It's
we were
pretty good, actually. It's pretty good.
we were damn close. You still with me?
I'm just behind you, so.
I'm going to go. I'll take the lead this time.
Okay. Runway heading?
The one right in front of me. Rockets.
I might even end up coming past you because I'm just slightly faster than you. I can throttle back and just sit behind you.
Oh.
I am so close to you.
I'm full throttle.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeehaw! So good. Right. Throttling back, you can take the lead again.
Okay. If you just slow down a little bit, I'll naturally pass you. If you start a shallow turnout.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass your right wing. Throttle back a little bit more. Downside to the A10, of course, is they're not known for their acceleration.
Oh, they're terrible. It really is. A very, very slow. If you can, we're doing 236 knots and F18 and the AV8B easily get 600 out of them. So it's half the speed. But it does carry an. Oh, there is nice pass. Carries an enormous amount of weaponry. Probably
Do
two.
you want to fly straight to the runway now, or do you want to go around?
No, go for it.
Okay, so quite a hard left turn. Still behind me?
Yep.
Okay.
Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to do some. I'm going to do some bombing this time. I'm going to drop some
Mark 82s.
some Mark 82s. Yeah. I have quite. I find the angle that you need to fly at is quite steep down with the Mark 82.
They work better that way, but you drop them quite low. But the Mark 82 Air version, they're high drag, so you can do it low. They won't explode below you because they retard. They have kind of a braking mechanism to slow them down. Whereas if you just use the straight slick Mark 82s, you drop them, they explode, and they kill you at the same time.
Mm. Right, where are my Mark 82s? There they are. Right. Are you still behind me?
Yeah, and tight. Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to do a fairly tight right turn, straight down the runway.
I'm right with you. Oh, just slightly lost you.
Okay, I'm heading straight out the runway now. Right beside you.
Okay. You're heading straight down, are you?
I am, yep. I'm going to drop a Mark 82 straight in the middle of the runway. James, this is DCS World.
I've lost you. Oh, there you are.
Okay, 2 bombs away.
Nice. Alright, I'm quite high. I'm just heading out to the coastline.
You Oh, I see you. You're down there.
You want to zoom in past me?
Yep, if you can throttle back to let me come past. You've got quite far ahead of me.
Altitude, altitude.
260.
308. Okay, I'm quite close behind you now. A couple of 100 feet off you.
You want to come by?
Are you? Yeah, I'm
You-
full throttle trying to get past you.
Okay. 260. Backing off a little bit more.
Okay, I'm going to come off your right wing. And full throttle at only 270. Okay, going slightly over you. Right hand turn,
Hold on. Where are you?
right above you, in front of you.
Can you dive down in front of me then? I've got to get track IR. This thing is driving me mad using my mouse trying to find you.
Okay, I'll tell you what, you fly your flight path at about half throttle and I'll just sit in front of you. I'll tuck up in front of you.
Gotcha.
Yeah, using track IR is it's quite easy to find you.
Yeah, that's what I'm finding hard because I'm flying and trying to use my mouse at the same time.
You can set it up on the point of view hat on the top of your joystick.
No, I don't think that would make things easier.
Coming past your left-hand wing now. See me?
Gotcha. Yeah. Throttling up. Derek's asking about the power of your PC. Is it in line with mine?
Yeah, I think we're pretty similar. I'm currently using a 2nd gen Ryzen. I think it's 2700X CPU.
GPU?
And, the graphics card is a 1080.
Can you back off and throttle a bit?
Yep. So
Tight.
backing right off. So yeah, DCS unfortunately is not the most optimized game. So even with some quite beefy hardware, you don't sort of get 140 frames a second like you would in say some of the more modern AAA titles. But sort of 50 to 60 FPS on high settings is what I seem to get. Okay, I'm going to fly this runway heading in. You right behind me?
Yeah.
I've gone full throttle. I'm going to drop 3.
So for those watching, you should see Jason dropping bombs.
That's if all goes to plan, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to start my dive.
Following you in. Bombs away. Bombs
Pull
away.
up. Pull up.
Oh!
Oh dear, are we a man down?
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, what an idiot. I was so focused on the external view.
I did think to myself, wow, you're pushing your luck on how high you were.
God. Hold on. I'll just get started again.
Well, that gives me an excuse to.
You carry on. It will take me just.
I can come and rearm.
All right. That's a shame because I was looking forward to doing a synchronized landing.
Oh, we can still do that.
Oop.
Well, you might be able to change the camera to find me with F2 actually, and you can.
Yeah, I'll do. I'm just gonna do my loadout, which will just take a few seconds. So Dom flew into the ground.
Dom did fly into the ground, yeah. Right. Because your aircraft will take 5 minutes to be up and running anyway.
Yeah. Okay, let's find Jason, see what he's doing. So these are the other aircraft in the session. F-14, F-20. That's another F-18, F-18, Vigan, F-16. Oh, where are you? F-14. How many aircraft are in here? Heli, F-16, F-18.
Derek, you're absolutely
Sabre.
right.
Oh,
His aircraft did turn around to him and say, pull up.
Here we go. Here's Jason.
Oh, he found me a bit. Okay, so hopefully it'll be a successful landing on the runway here.
Oh, you're landing, are you? Are you coming back?
Yeah, I'm gonna come and rearm because I've dropped a fair bit of my ordnance already.
So no pressure. We're all focused on you and your super smooth landing.
Wow, I shall try my best. Right, here we go. Start losing a bit of speed.
Air brakes out and closed again. Interesting that gear down.
I'm going to slightly overshoot the runway if I'm not careful here.
You're way out. You've got so much time.
So whereabouts are you in the airport?
Same place down the far end where I was. And
Okay, so if I taxi to the end of the runway.
yeah. And then we turn around and go from that end. This is assuming that you don't actually crash and burn.
What are you saying, Dom?
I don't know. It's a bit of a shabby approach.
A bit of a shabby approach.
Marks out of 10 viewers for Jason's
Well,
approach.
we haven't touched down on the ground yet. Let's do the landing.
Well, I'm not impressed so far. The A10, it's so much drag from those huge flaps.
There is a lot of drag on those flaps, yeah.
Oh, he's lined up.
A little bit fast, actually.
That'll do. Brakes, air brakes.
Yep.
Nicely done. Yeah, he's in one piece, I know. But I was focusing on the camera shots. Now have you got an A10 taxiing onto the
Yeah, I see him.
in front of you?
Interestingly, I've lost my nose wheel steering.
Ah, that's
Okay, so we're now steering on
engines.
engines. Yeah. Hopefully that A10 is patient down the end there.
Do you think that's the landing?
I don't think so. No.
Maybe you know what? I'm suspecting it switches off nose gear steering when you take off. Maybe just park off to the left.
It doesn't usually.
You're not going to get around him. Park round to the left.
Look at that turn.
And that's just on an engine, is it?
That's just on engines, yeah.
Nice. And I don't know what you're using for well, it looks like your nose gear is turning. Maybe not.
Right, I'm just going to quickly...
See what your nose gear binding is.
Yeah. And I'm going to fill up all my gun ammo.
So, digital stores management system, and I have to just check. I've got my profiles loaded. That will take a minute. There's Jason over there in front of me. My auto starter's just completed. I mean, you can learn how to start up these different aircraft. All the 100 checks and
Oh, you can, yeah, you can spend all day.
I mean, it's a simulator more than it is a game, because look at all these dials and everything in there. So literally, you got look, the seat. You can even change your seat where that is. So this is everything I've got loaded. So my Mark 84, which is a 500-pound bomb, pretty much the heaviest thing you can carry, I think. The Mark 82s, which I think are about 250 pounds. Rockets, shows the number of each, 21 in each, 7 towards the middle, and towards the edge of the wings, lighter out towards the edge of the wings, and then I got my sidewinders, which I keep loading, but I never seem to use because. So you're just refueling and reloading?
I'm just I've got my nose wheel steering going as well.
Ah, so it does switch it off. That's interesting, isn't it?
It does, yeah, and the command is insert by default if you do need it.
Let me just check that then, because I don't want to get caught out by the same thing.
I've just assigned mine to my joystick, but by default it's insert.
Yeah, that's good enough for me.
Okay, my refueling is complete. I'm just waiting for rearming to complete.
So the one difference between myself and Jason, we're using the same Thrustmaster Warthog joystick and throttle assembly. But he's using Track IR, which is I'm just waiting for it to come back into stock so I can get that. So
we have slightly different joysticks actually.
Oh, do?
You've got the Thrustmaster Warthog, and I've got the cheaper X56 version of, which is made by Logitech.
I see.
So very, very similar, but yours is a metal base, whereas mine's plastic. So, but we're not all quite as posh, Dom, you see.
I always go for the posh.
But yeah, I am using Track IR, which is a fantastic system. It's a bit like, well, it's not like VR, but it works in the same way as VR. As you rotate your head, you look around the aircraft, but I suppose about a 10-degree head movement results in about 90-degree movement inside the aircraft cockpit.
You see,
and you can tune that yourself.
I'm using my mouse.
Yeah, that's a very difficult way of doing it.
Yeah. So I'll get that sorted soon.
Track IR is a fantastic system.
Raphael is getting a bit... You do get these people, they're just not patient. They don't understand that...
He wants to see some bombs.
We did that. We had to refuel.
Well,
I
Raphael,
crashed.
we're ready, so I'm just going full throttle.
I'm holding on brake and full throttle as well.
You call it and I'll let go of the
3,
brake.
2, 1, go.
Okay, let go of the brakes.
I'm going to do this from the internal view this time. I got very close to just crashing into you last time.
See, I can just... Oh, I've gone off the runway. I've had an accident.
Oh, come on. Have you really?
I'm okay.
You're
You
okay
go, I'll
then?
catch you up. I was too busy looking at you.
That's the mistake you can make.
I will catch you up. I expect all those tanks to be dead by the time I get there.
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, that's, as you say, a mistake you can make.
So you haven't damaged anything?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Oh, well, no. Well, you've got to restart.
I'm already in the process of.
Oh, okay. So I'll go and do some bombing runs just to keep everybody
Yep,
entertained
I'll
then.
catch you up. There's some more interesting targets off to the right as well. They do shoot back. so you
No,
kinda
I've
have
done
to-
that
you have to-
before. I've done that before. They just shoot you down.
Yeah, you kind of have to be a bit careful. The AI on this is deadly accurate.
Yeah. First SAM site that Roy launches a rocket just takes you out.
If you don't have your flares and
No, you're going to have to teach
Yeah,
me how to
really,
do
yeah.
that.
yeah, then it's they are very good at taking you out. I haven't flown enough of the A10 to know all of its systems yet, but I know on the F-18 you can enable in your electronic warfare auto flare and auto chaff, so it will actually determine the missile type that's coming towards you and automatically deal with it for you, which is quite a nice system. But I haven't flown enough of the A10 to get into the weapon system enough to know if that's possible. Okay, my rearming and refueling is complete.
But you're still starting up from scratch, yeah?
Yeah, 3 minutes.
That's maybe the slightly frustrating thing that it does emulate, the actual start time for the aircraft. So you pay a
Yeah, there
price
are-
for crashing.
You do, yeah, which is kind of, it stops you from crashing, I guess, usually. Typically haven't crashed for some time and then crash on takeoff. Oh, I got a wheel caught in the grass and it kind of dragged me off the runway. Both my engines are going, so I can actually taxi out.
I do wonder if that risks stopping the auto start.
It doesn't on the A10, it does on the 18. The only thing is you obviously don't get your nose wheel. You have to manually set that.
Altitude.
But you can taxi out to the runway in the A10 and it doesn't upset it.
You let me know when you're taxiing to the runway.
I'm taxiing out to the runway now.
All right. So let's come back to the airfield then.
But my weapon systems aren't ready yet, so I have 2 minutes. I can catch you up out there, that's not a problem.
See if we can find Jason.
I'm literally on the hold just before taxi onto the runway.
Oh, I see. We'll do a pass and then come back.
Well, I've got less than 1 minute until I can take off, so...
It'll take you that amount of time to turn around. So there's Jason.
I see.
Pull up. Pull up.
I see you.
Pull up. Pull up.
Very cool. Okay, I'm taxiing onto the runway now.
Let me do a turn and I will come back.
If you come over slowly, you'll be able to catch me
Pair
taking
you
off.
up. Yep, that's the idea.
Okay.
If you throttle up now.
Just got to wait for my canopy to close.
Ah,
Have you turned already?
yeah.
Okay. Maybe zigzag on your way in.
Altitude. Altitude.
As you say, this is the one part about
Altitude. Altitude.
DCS that is quite slow and frustrating. Typically my canopy's now closing. So if you just keep flying slowly, I'll catch you up.
Gotcha. I know what I'll do. Carrier is ahead of me. I might just go out and say hello to the carrier.
Okay. I'm just literally wheels off now, so
Wheels up.
yeah.
Oh. So if you just go straight ahead, then you should
Yeah, I can see you.
fly over the carrier for fun. Which I was landing on vertically with the AV-8B Harrier, yes, a couple of days ago, which was a lot of fun. If not a little challenging. At 2:30. Are you out over the water yet?
Just yeah, I'm over the water. I'm heading towards the carrier. Are you the only aircraft in the area? Because I see someone over there.
Yeah, it's me. Should be me. We're fully loaded, Derek. We've rearmed. So we're just going to pair up over the carrier, and then we're going to go back and do some runs and rockets and bombing and whatever. There he is. A little behind. I'm at 226.
I see you, I think.
Nice low pass over the carrier.
Tell me when you're passing the carrier.
30 seconds.
What's your altitude?
1200 feet.
Okay, that's not you off to my right then.
About to go over the carrier now.
See the carrier, but I just don't see you.
Throttling up, making a turn.
Oh, I think I've got you. Yeah, that's you.
I did try landing on the aircraft carrier yesterday, Sean, and I touched down right on the lip, but couldn't slow down. Had no chance slowing down. Just proves how much you do need the hook on the back of the F-18 to actually land on an aircraft carrier, or you need to land vertically with the AV-8B. It's either one or the other. Right. Where are you? Come on.
I'm right behind you.
How are you?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh, there you are. Do you want to take over and I'll follow you?
Yep. I'm
Mine.
just full throttle trying to get past you. I'm 274 at the moment.
Well, you wait. I'm 210, so
Oh, if you throttle up now, it'll work out about right.
that's what we got. The boys are back.
Just coming past your right-hand wing now. Just tucked in front of you. Okay, we can fly just over the land, then take a right and do a bombing run. Can you see the airport off to our right to attack?
And I'll follow you. Yeah.
Clan JJ, it's DCS, Digital Combat Simulator. It's currently free as well, so you can play all the aircraft and all the maps free, which is quite unusual. The game is always free, but you have to pay for the add-ons, such as this A10, which is quite expensive. I think it's about £50, is it, Dom?
They vary in price, don't they? You get one crappy Russian aircraft for free.
That's right, yeah. Someone's
But-
just dropped a lot of bombs.
Oh, charming.
Oh, no. No, we're okay.
Do you want to back off a little? I'm full throttle, 280.
Sean, yes, there are arrestor cables to be used. So
If you have a
if
hook.
you're flying, if you're flying the F-18, for example, you put a hook down, you can land on the carriers, refuel and rearm, and then take off from them.
Catapult.
This is actually a training server, so there's no air-to-air. But if you go into some of the servers, there's a lot of air-to-air action.
Oh, glitchy. Where have you gone?
Alright.
Did you just turn in? Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, I'm down the runway heading. You behind me?
I'm not sure where you went. You glitched and you went.
Oh, I'm literally right above you. So I'm going to drop down slowly. You should be able to see me.
Not yet. I'm going to slow down.
I'm 1 foot in front of you.
I hope not.
Yeah, seriously. Look, you should see that.
Oh, there you are. Jesus.
Now pull up. Pull up.
Oh,
No! No! That's why I need track IR. Oh my god!
oh. You really need track IR.
I'm not convinced that was my fault, mate.
You were the one behind me.
Oh.
You went straight into me. Oh,
Oh. I selected a different
well,
one.
this hasn't been a success. Yesterday was such a great success as well.
It was.
I presume your ability to see is quite restricted somewhere.
Well, not unless I'm using the mouse at the same time. Ow. That is slightly frustrating.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry about.
Suggest you get a cup of tea.
We're 3 or 4 minutes to restart.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah. Whose mic is the problem, Tom?
Could be mine.
I've got a helicopter very, very close to me. Unnervingly close, in fact. Oh, don't crash into me, please. Now freeze, HEs. Well, the good news is we did destroy the targets. Or some of them.
Lima, yeah.
The bad news, we destroyed ourselves in the process.
Why is it not? What's going on? Oh. It booted me up for some reason.
Someone has parked a helicopter right in front of my aircraft.
I see that. I wonder why that is. Curious.
And they're hovering another one right in front of me as well.
You do get these people who just love to be difficult, I think. It is a multiplayer session.
Oh, he's just despawned, so we're all
Oh,
good.
okay. Go weapons hot and kill him.
I was thinking exactly that. I was just thinking I think my cannon might win.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can use it on the ground.
I'd have made sure I found a way.
Rearming complete.
Okay.
Hello, Oscar.
Copy.
Ooh.
He's back. Your heli mate is back.
That's another one.
Oh. They're like cyclists on the road, aren't they? They just feel like they own the bloody place. This is my airport.
You might upset some of the viewers here, Dom. There could be cyclists.
No, there won't be any cyclists here. This is my airport and I'm parking my helicopter here. I don't care if you're an A10. Oh, such a shame. The problem is, in these multiplayer sessions, if you do shoot down a friendly, which is literally every other aircraft in here, except for 3 or 4 drones, then you get booted out. So you can't kill them. Right, so we're just restarting up again. Can't believe it. We flew for about an hour and a half yesterday and we didn't crash. But I lost you. I couldn't see you, so what can I say?
I was so close in front of you as well the entire time. Have your engines fired?
Oh, good point. Well, I don't.
Mine have not, which is concerning.
APU off. Yes, they're spinning.
Okay. Mine are not, which is I've just got a master caution. I'm really hoping this guy hasn't damaged my aircraft somehow.
Two minutes. Sean says thinks the A10 cannons test fired on the ground to adjust it, so we should be able to fire it. A bloody helicopter.
I can try.
It's a Lynx or something like that, isn't it? Ooh!
Oh!
Oh!
That was very close.
That was close. Overshot the landing.
That was a taxiway, not a runway.
Oh, what's he doing?
Did he damage that helicopter?
And he didn't eject. No, I don't think so. Yeah, he's just burst into flames. Wow. Painful.
That was about 4 foot from the top of my aircraft. Come on, engine, start up. There we go.
These I'm just showing people the target aircraft that you can actually shoot down. I don't know what they are, but so they respawn and you can shoot them down. Right, nearly there.
Unfortunately, I've found that there's very little in the way of simulators that are in between this and kind of arcade
Type games.
Type games, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've ever played things like War Thunder.
Heard of it, not tried it, no.
They're very arcadey compared to this in their flight dynamics. Whereas this is kind of the total opposite end of it, really, isn't it?
It's pure simulator, yeah. Which makes it a little bit painful when you want to get into the action. Right, my auto start sequence is complete. I'm ready to go.
If you go out, I'll meet you there.
Gotcha.
I've got about 2 minutes left yet. What a great name, Custard the Pipe Cat.
Is that someone's call sign?
Someone on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Nice. Cool. Well, Custard just gave us $5 for our play. That's nice of him. That's a couple of beers. Thank you very much for that. That's called a super chat. Thanks, Custard. It's kind of YouTube's tip mechanism, which I have to say I don't get. I've only had 2 or 3 before. So thanks, thank you, Custard the Pipe Cat.
And he had a fantastic name.
Yeah. What about that?
I don't know how people come up with
How do you come up with a name like that?
Yeah, I'm not very. I think it must be much more creative than we are, Dom.
Well, my call sign is Ditch It. What's your call sign anyway, Jake?
I think it's just Randall.
Randall.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. I think you need to choose something else a bit more fitting for your...
I always thought Ditch It was because that's usually what you do with planes.
Yeah, well, exactly. Whether they're radio controlled or full size.
I've never seen you crash a radio controlled
regularly crash them. A couple of pints. Yeah, thanks, mate. Really appreciate that.
It's a shame we can't go and have those couple of pints in the pub.
God, I would. Well, I tell you what, I could murder a beer right now.
I've got some downstairs.
Yeah, that's lovely. You're down what? You're down 20 miles down the road.
But I don't have any pubs open, unfortunately.
Close your canopy.
It will automatically close in a moment. I'm just going to utilise the time to cut a bit of time off here. Whoa. Ain't my nose wheel still not working? I thought it was insert, but
It probably hasn't turned it on yet. That's the danger of just going before you're ready.
There we go. I've turned it on manually now.
Right, let's not crash this time, because it's a complete...
We'll have to review the footage and see who was at fault there, Dom.
I'm not sure it will show it on mine. I couldn't even see you. I think you must have been just above me out of view.
I think I was slightly above you and you yanked up straight into me.
Oh, could be.
By the time we're lined up, I should be ready.
Gotcha. I can hear helicopters. You know what these heli pilots are like? They're like cyclists. They just screw around in front of you just for fun. Jesus, man, close your canopy.
It's a bit warm.
Right,
there we go.
Can we just do this? Oh, look, you got something taxiing out in front of us. I do not want to get down the far end of the runway and then pull in front of me. Right, okay, he looks like he stopped. Alright, so I'm holding on the brake, Jace. Full power, yeah? Ready? On 3,
Yep.
2, 1, go, release. Oh, it's a bloody Harrier. Get out of my way! Ah!
Stay on the floor. Stay on the floor.
Doing it. Jesus! Oh my God's sake! I'm airborne. I am now! If I'd been 30 seconds earlier, I would have been slicing an AV8B in half. What a plank. He didn't look! You don't do that! You don't pull out onto a runway without looking! Oh my God! God, you do not know how close that was.
I missed it.
I was down elevator, pushing into the runway.
Okay, should we turn left and straight into the...
Okay. So I've just had to change my underwear.
It would have been a disaster to have to wait
Oh
another 5 minutes.
God!
If you slow down, I'll come underneath you, Dom.
Right, okay. Keep it clean. 216,
Okay.
207 on speed.
I'm just below you, mate.
Okay.
Slightly in front, off to your left. You should be able to see me. I'm going for a little bombing run on the runway. We've also got another air... You should see me. Can you see me?
No, I'm just going to go in for a bombing run. Keep it clean this time.
There's an aircraft right behind you as well. A jet.
Right. Please don't crash into me. Oh, is that you lighting up the
That's
runway?
me, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. Right, okay.
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Oh, that jet was close.
Okay.
Okay, so do you want to follow me?
Yeah, I'm 270.
I'm 260, so you should be able to catch me up. Let's get to my weapons screen. Okay, yeah, I'm all good. I'm going to start a gentle turn out to sea.
— 252.
245. And go down the opposite runway to what we've just done.
Okay.
So just turning a little bit steeper. You still behind me?
Yeah.
Sort of starting to climb a little bit, so I'm going to level out. And this turn should line us up with the runway quite nicely, I think. I see you behind me. Yeah. Not having track IR puts you at such a disadvantage, I think.
Yeah, I just have to keep you in the middle of the HUD the whole time.
Well, when you get it, you're going to love it, Dom. It's fantastic.
Unfortunately, no one in the UK has got it in stock.
Better than VR, in my opinion, especially for this game.
Well, the VR is quite low res compared to the using a widescreen.
It's low resolution, and it's also very demanding on your system. You get much less frames.
Can you back off throttle a bit?
Yep. I'm doing 308.
321.
Okay, I'm going to full throttle now, or you're going to go into
Go, 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 go.
Pull up. Pull up.
I'm overflying you over top.
Altitude.
Okay, I'll stay low. Are you making a left turn, or?
Yeah, I'll make a left turn.
Okay.
290. Backing off. Air brake down to 260 so you can catch.
I am doing 260 currently.
250, 245.
I'm right behind you. You start turning left a bit more. Just coming past you on your right hand side.
You want to overtake, I'll follow you in.
Yeah, if you slow down a little bit. Okay, I'm lining up with the runway, you need to slow down a little bit more. I'm just above you, so don't pull up.
Oh, there he is. Nice pass.
Right, I'm full throttle. I want to kill that first one on the end of the runway.
He wants to hear. All right, so going to.
Okay, I'll go guns in.
Well, they won't hear it, and you're right in front of me, so you can see it. Oh. $270.
$260.
Back off a little. 270.
I'll back off to 250. There's a nice fire down at the airport where we just attacked. Not sure what that is, if that's someone that's may have crashed actually. Still behind me?
Right on your tail, buddy.
Okay. Turning in for the runway.
Oh, yeah. Went a bit glitchy there. It does that. It doesn't get your position right, and then you suddenly pop up right in front of me.
Little bit of desync on the server, yeah.
Good lord, what's going on down there? Oh, I'm getting the bloody air brakes out, that's right, for some reason.
Pull up, pull up.
Custard the pipe cat's at it again.
Thanks, Custard!
That's for the packet of peanuts to go with the beer this time.
Oh right, he's I like the way he thinks.
Yeah. Okay, turning a slight left. I'm gonna switch to some bombs this time.
Okay.
So
I'll do the same.
I'm gonna do Mark 82s. So I'm gonna start a gentle climb as well, because a little bit of height. Yes, Sean, the A10 can, and you can change all of the armory on the aircraft before you take off. The reason we chose these rockets is because they seem to give you the most amount of weapons, which is kind of
Well,
interesting to
more.
watch.
Yeah, you get what, like 17 per pod,
I think it's
each side.
22 or 21.
and you can carry 4 of those, so you can literally be flying for like half an hour.
They're not very powerful rockets, but
Well, they
they're
do.
good fun.
They do enough damage against these soft targets.
Yeah.
Have you just turned in, Sharp?
Not particularly sharp, no. But I'm on the runway heading.
As am I. I can't see you.
This might not end well then. You're slightly
above
below me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I am going to have to dive though, so hopefully
Oh my god. Don't drop the bombs on me!
the bombs don't land on you, Dom.
I'm going to pull off to the side.
Drop
Bombs
2 bombs.
away. I saw those bombs away. And exploding on the runway. Nice job. Are you peeling off to the right?
Yeah. Because the majority of the remaining targets are on the other runway.
Okay.
Thanks, Sean. I think the next one we should do some air-to-air targets on the next stream.
The
Dom.
next stream, yeah. True.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the A10 is the best aircraft.
No, I
for
think
that.
moving to probably the F-18.
But
or we can
you
even
do
try the
F-18, you do that, and I'm going to do AV-8B. It's quite a nice agile aircraft. Oh, you turned in.
I have, yeah, I'm on the runway course. There's only 2 targets left, so
Are you on track for the runway?
I'm on track for the first target. There we go, that should destroy the first target.
Nice hit. I'm going to get the one on the end of the runway.
Altitude, altitude.
Here's my drop line. Releasing there. And there.
You should be behind me.
Yeah, I could see you on the external view. You've disappeared now. Oh, gotcha. Alright, slow up and I'll
Okay.
get tight. Just quit your rolls, for God's sake. Do you only roll one way?
Oh, I can roll the other way. There you go, is that better?
Lovely.
I try loop, but I don't know how well the A10 would loop. It would do it, I'm sure.
No, it won't. Not very well. You have to be doing about 300 to pull that off.
Yeah.
And it is so slow.
Oh, have you tried it?
Yes. In
I
any
think
other...
we've just got the one target left, haven't we?
In any other aircraft, it's fun, you know, it's the quickest way to get back on target is to do reversals, but not with this thing.
It's more of an Airbus than a jet fighter.
It's a
isn't it?
bus.
So I think we've just got one target left on. Or did you kill it? I think they're all dead.
Right on your ass.
Oh yeah. I think we've
Oh,
killed all the
I'm gonna
targets.
fly into you again. Huh?
I think we've killed all the targets.
There are buildings
Uh,
on the corner. Do you see
they
the
are all dead.
Oh, they're all dead.
We have no destroyable targets left.
Oh. Should we do one pass and then go for a synchro landing?
Yep. Are we diving down into it?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you oh.
I'm just going to drop my bombs on the runway just so that I'm lighter for landing.
I see them released.
Right, so if we take a shallow right and then fly along the coast.
Gotcha. So this could all go horribly wrong.
No. It's not like we've ever had a mid-air bubble.
Only the once. Only the once.
Right, I'm going to start slowing back a little bit to about 3/4 throttle. Where's the runway? It's over there somewhere, isn't it? So if we aim for a touchdown speed of about, what, 150, 160?
Mm-hmm. Okay. $268.
278. I'll throttle back a little bit more. I'm going to go to half throttle.
Typhoon's asking about tracking IR. Jason is. He's in front of me. I'm not. I'm using a mouse, but I'm waiting for track IR to come into stock in the UK.
I have shown Dom
The benefits of
the
it.
track IR, and I think it sold it to him within seconds.
It's definitely something I need.
Right, I'm slowing right down now to idle.
Now you tell me.
Starting my turn in. You got air brakes?
Yeah. You're probably... Oh, there you are.
And dropping my first stage of flap. And I'm going to cruise in at about 170.
Have you gone for gear down yet?
I've just put it down. Okay, so I'm going to land on the left-hand side.
Ooh.
Going full flap. And I'm going to try and keep my approach speed at 170 for you. Are you behind me, in front of me, or
Off to your left.
off to my left? Okay, so do you want me to land on the right-hand side
Please,
of the runway then?
please, yeah.
Okay, moving over a little bit.
190.
Oh, I'm a 160 now.
Okay, air brake. Coming down, come on. Speed, speed, speed.
Okay.
Altitude, altitude.
Okay, well, I'm dropping my speed to 160.
Going to
Oh,
up.
you are literally right below me. Okay, you're touching down, I'm touching down right beside you. Air brakes out.
Copy that.
that was a bit more successful than the last
That
one.
was good. That was pretty good. Oops.
There we go. Right, let's get off the runway, let the others in. Don't forget insert if you can't steer. Which I'm guessing you can't.
Why
Drive
does
by
it?
the noise.
Why does it do that?
Turn around on my pad in here. There you go. You should be able to squeeze past me, I would have thought. Can you get through there?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Typhoon and Custard. It was a good landing actually. wasn't bad.
I don't think I gave the best view of it. I was a bit focused on my landing, but it,
That's the problem. It's almost like you need another person to do the filming, isn't it? You know,
yeah.
it's-
With Track
Right.
IR, with Track IR, I could look sideways at you when
You can glance with Track IR, which is quite nice.
Oh.
So I can just literally glance to my right and see where you are.
Okay. Refuel. Do you want to go for another quick spin after we've refueled then? You got-
I would be happy to do that.
Alright, let's do that.
You need to reselect the rockets and stuff again, don't you?
Well, I do wonder that. No,
Because if you look at the numbers, it says the numbers are far. You know, I've got some missing, so I have to reselect them, which is a bit frustrating. But it only does it on a couple of them. I don't know. It's put all my bombs back again, so I've still got 81% fuel, so I'm not going to refuel actually. I'm just going to rearm because refueling seems to take forever. Now the F-22. Does it have an F-22 Raptor, this game? I don't think it has the Raptor yet. does it?
no, it doesn't, no.
No. There's an F-18 Custard. The problem with DCS, actually, is it is based on real sort of systems. So until the systems and the weapon systems are publicly known, the aircraft don't appear on DCS World, which is why we'll never get things like an F-35, because the
Classified, secret.
it's classic. Yeah, it's such a secret. No one actually knows. So the community that play this don't want guesses. They want realism. So yeah, that's kind of where DCS sits in the. There's an F-16 and an F-18. I'd say they're probably the two newest aircraft on DCS in terms of military jets. But I agree, an F-22 would be awesome. Okay, I'm rearmed. I don't know about you.
Good question. Hold on. Hold on.
Well, what's this saying here?
Oh my word. What was that? Something just went right over my head. I'm just waiting for my DSMS to load. Takes a few seconds.
Mine's gone red. I'm not sure why it's gone red. But let's have a quick look from the outside. I'm all rearmed, so I think it may be just because I'm on the ground.
Well, it looks okay to me. Actually, let's go to my external view and see if... Yeah, it looks like I'm good.
Exactly that, Custard. Yeah, no disclosure to the enemy.
F-16 landing. So that's why you have a look before you pull out onto a live runway. Unlike the complete moron in the AV-8B that I nearly flew into.
Yeah, I'm taxiing out.
All clear.
Ready to go onto the runway?
Go. Yep. I didn't look. You're leading. Did you look?
I'm just making sure you're ready. I've looked. There's no
I'm
traffic.
behind you here. I'm going to be beside you, slightly behind you this time, I think, so I keep you in view.
Okay.
I'm on the centre line.
Are you flying, taking off on centerline, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll have to just make sure you release brakes half a second after me then. Right, I'm throttling. Actually, I need some flaps, don't I? Could have been a disaster.
Final checks. All good. Alright, ready?
Okay, if you wouldn't. Yeah, I'm throttling up now.
Not so steep a climb out this time.
Okay.
Throttling
And
up.
I'm ready for
Throttling up
release when you say.
on brake. 3, 2, 1, release. $60, 70,
70, 80, 90,
90.
100.
Nose wheel up.
Rotating.
Rotate. Gear up.
Wraps up.
Bit steep.
Oh, there's an F-16 off to our right. Okay, I'm climbing out at 5 degrees. All of our targets have reset, by the way.
Nice!
So we've got a full...
Shallow turn left.
Shallow turn left.
Full power, are you?
I'm full power, yeah.
Oh, glitchy, glitchy. Don't know where you've gone now.
Let me try and find you. Oh, I'm just below you off your nose. So if you dip your nose, you'll see me.
Gotcha. Thanks for that.
I'm going to fly the runway heading.
Rockets selected. Dive, dive, dive.
Pull up. Pull up. Altitude.
Oh, the radio tower's destroyable. I didn't realise that.
Yeah, it is. Oh man, I'm so tight. Tight behind you. Full throttle. Keep it full throttle. Can you stay low, Jace? Don't
Yep.
climb out.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Actually, I'm just going to have to... Oh my word. This is close. 3 speed.
My current speed is 293.
Okay, that's good.
I just turned my head and had a look behind me.
Jesus,
Altitude,
this is tight.
altitude.
Don't change course. I'm just going to do a... It looks a lot closer in the cockpit. Turn right, shallow turn right, go. Oh man, that is so good.
I'm going to have to climb a little bit or I'm going to hit this mountain.
Okay,
It's a very gentle climb.
I can't see you now. That was a
That
shame.
is never good. Oh, you're just above me, so you climbed and I stayed low.
I got it. That's lucky.
Okay, so...
Super tight.
Okay, we're going to fly the runway heading. Starting a right-hand turn. Okay, here we go. You right behind?
Probably over you. Oh no, I'm good.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Pull up, pull up.
That looked very good. Very cool. Okay, turning gentle left. I feel this is curing the itch for wanting to go fly RC planes for a bit.
Did we used to do that?
In a previous life, I think, yeah.
Oh,
It does feel like a long time ago now, doesn't it?
it does. Feels like a couple of months since we've done that. Right, I've lost you. You'll have to find me.
Okay.
Right over the edge of the coast now.
Okay. Oh, I see, you're turning in already, aren't you? You go through and do your bombing run, I'll catch up.
Okay.
I'm just off to your right wing, to be honest. I went a bit further out to sea than you.
Let's go out this time.
Pull up, pull up.
Woohoo! Something exploded just under my wing.
That was my rocket.
Oh, great!
There was a target underneath you, and I decided.
Oh well, yeah, well, my pleasure. Yeah.
And as the rocket was flying, I thought that's quite close to Dom. I'm just behind you.
All right, so your turn. You get tight on me then,
Okay.
and I'm going to go out this way and then do a turn down the other runway.
Are you turning left or right now?
I'm going to turn left in a mo.
Okay. What's your current speed?
I'm backing off. I'm external view, so I can't tell.
Okay. It does actually say down the bottom on external view.
Oh yeah, so it does. 240, 239.
Okay. Can you see me?
Hold on. Yes, gotcha. All right, catching you up.
We're doing a left turn now.
Mhm.
We pull reasonably tight. We can actually go down the other runway.
All right.
Okay, I'm lined up with the other runway now. You behind still?
Mhm.
Right, one more.
One more, and then we'll go land, shall we? Tight
Right,
behind you.
I'm gonna go. What shall I use this time? I'm gonna use Mark 82s.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop all my Mark 82s on them.
I'll do the same then. CCIP mode. And Mark 82s.
Okay, turning left.
Copy that.
Well, I have got one Mark 84 as well. It'd be a shame not to use that.
Well, we'll do one more pass, and we'll do our Mark 84s, which are the 5 big 500 pounders.
Yeah. Right, are you behind me still?
Uh huh. Full throttle, are you?
Yeah. So there's 3 targets at the end of the runway. That's what I'm going for.
Gotcha. You diving it?
I am now.
Bombs away.
Pull up. Pull up.
Well, I was way off target. I was just watching yours.
That seemed to do quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, they're frightening.
Right, Mark 84. Okay, I got one Mark 84.
Yep. I presume you dropped this with CCIP mode.
Yes, you can drop it with CCIP. Works exactly the same way as the 82s.
You going on your...
You turned quite tight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is that you going in now, yeah?
Yeah. So
I'm a little bit behind you.
I will go for this little guy on the end. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I'm going to have to go around.
Altitude.
I was
altitude.
fluffing around with my camera. Are you going over?
Yeah, also missed.
Did you drop?
No,
Oh, there you are.
because I wasn't going to hit it.
Just for fun. Okay, turn you in.
Okay. I think we're coming in from opposite ends, actually. I think that's
Nice,
really
why not? Oops. Well, you started your run, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that. Nice big explosion. Right, let's
You
get
heading for the runway, or?
Yep, getting my camera angle sorted out. Something like that. Released. Oh yeah! Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
Nice! I just dropped my Mark 84 and then you came in with rockets. Nice one.
Yeah.
Right. Heading back to base.
Okay. Are you turning left or right currently?
I'm turning my right. I'm over the coast.
What's your altitude?
Altitude is 2,800.
Okay, so that's not you there. That must be you there. There you are.
I don't know whose AFROG is complaining about. It's hard to get the balance of the sound right. But I'll review that afterwards on the playback.
I'm just tucking in behind you.
Gotcha. 248, 247. There's the airfield.
Okay, are you starting to go half throttle or?
Yeah, I'm half throttle now. Make my turn imminently. And making a shallow turn.
Bit soon that turn, isn't it?
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Yeah. Okay. It's hard to tell. Gear down.
You're a bit high as well, I'd say. Now I'm lined up with the runway. I see you coming in from the right.
Flaps.
I think we've got someone trying to land from the other direction as well, potentially.
Ah.
That's an interesting approach, Dom.
Thanks, mate. That was a compliment, right?
Yeah, of course.
1/8. There's a heli over the runway. What the hell?
Just coming in below you. You're going to have to stick to the right-hand side of the runway.
Copy that.
Just about touchdown beside you.
Nice. Good job, Jace.
There we go. Look at that. The second two flights were much more successful than the first, I think we can say. Ooh, don't forget your insert.
I just did. I just thought, why am I not going where I need to?
It's alright when you're moving fast because you still have some more rudder authority.
Back to park up, and then I think we'll go out with a synchronized ejection.
I haven't set eject up actually.
It's
Never
just
needed it, Dom.
it's control EEE.
Oh, is it? Right, turning in.
Another 5 from another 5 from Custard. Thanks, mate.
I think that was for the perfect landing, Dom.
That was for crisps. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it. It's been fun. I hope you enjoyed it as well.
Right, I'll move on to the left-hand side, so I'll get right out your way if you give me a sec.
Phew.
There we go. We've got another A10 in front of us as well. Oh, 2 more A10s.
Oh,
We
don't
should have taken off with them.
tempt me.
Can you see them?
Really? That's a shame, isn't it? Oh, I see 1. I don't see 2.
The other one reset onto the hard stand. So he's just on the pad next to the pad you would have taken off from. So is it control EEE, did you say?
Yes.
When you're ready.
Hold on. Okay. After 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Woohoo! That was perfect. Synchronization.
There you go.
Come say hello.
Oh, can you walk around?
Yeah, with your arrow keys. Can you see me? I can see you.
Oh, and your joystick, yeah. You're still... Oh, for me, you're still at your parachute.
Can you walk forward?
I am walking, but you're not.
Oh,
So I don't think... I think it's a limitation of the game, because you're still stood where your parachute is.
I can see you. I'm stood right beside
Yeah. But you can't see me walking now, can you?
you. No.
No, exactly. So we're both walking, but although it's a good way to go and look at the aircraft, actually.
There you go. Jace, good job, mate. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was great. I'll have to do that again soon.
I hope everybody else enjoyed it who tuned in for the stream. Thanks, Custard, in particularly for your super chats. That was really appreciated. Thanks everybody else for joining in on chat and watching us. But we'll, Jason and I will do it again soon. Okay, we're done. I'm just going to shut down the stream. But thanks everybody. Take care. Bye.
See you guys.